Hey guys, how's it going? This is Bryce here. I just had to put this out another video real quick regarding Trump and his need for 50% or 50 basis point cuts on the Federal Reserve. What he's been asking for months. He wants to go to zero. He wants to go negative. There's big reasons for this, and everybody needs to understand why. Right now, we are in the longest bull market ever in the history of the stock market. 10 years plus now. We are at the end of the credit cycle. So what that means is there is literally no way we can continue the bull market. Everybody is strapped credit-wise. Nobody can go out and get more debt. So what happens at the end of the credit cycle? It happens every time. Nobody can get any more debt. So what happens? They have to pay all their debt. Because when you go out and get debt, it means in the future you are going to have less money to spend because you're going to pay off your debt. Well, all these companies that are barely hanging on, they're going to go under because they can't pay their debt, because they have been dependent on people buying their products. Well, nobody can buy products anymore. Nobody can go out and get loans. They're strapped. They can't accumulate more debt. They just can't. Nobody has the room. Everybody's strapped. Okay, there might be a couple people here and there, but the majority of people are strapped for credit. They don't have any more room in their budget to get any more debt. Okay? So they have to pay off all the debt they've accumulated. Well, what happens then? Well, just think about it. If the whole country right now couldn't get more debt, if nobody could get any more credit, nobody could get any more accumulation of debt. They couldn't buy a house. They couldn't buy a car, right? They couldn't get a credit card. Okay? They probably couldn't refinance. In some cases, they might be able to, depending. There's a lot of things that these implications have. Okay? I sell cars for a living. If nobody can finance a car, how do they pay for it? Well, they have to downsize, right? They gotta either pay off what they have or trade in and lower their payment. They can't, or keep it the same. They cannot increase their payment. Right now, you're gonna start seeing a big move in businesses that require people to accumulate debt. The car industry, the housing industry, credit card business, it's going to start to slow down. Now, it already has. However, a lot of these companies have been living off debt. Okay? You're going to start to see these zombie companies who have been in business for 10 years but have no earnings and no profit. They've been barely hanging on and barely staying afloat because consumers have been going out and getting debt and keeping the companies afloat, and these corporations have also been getting debt. So now that the American people and all over the globe, now that these people can't get any more debt, they're going to have to pull back on their spending. Okay? So what happens then is now the American people, the citizens, the customer isn't buying products. All right? What happens when people don't buy products? Well, now the companies have to go out and get even more debt to supplement the loss of income they were getting from revenue. So what happens then? Well, their bonds are a lot of these companies, their bonds are already junk bonds. Okay? Meaning they're highly likely to go bankrupt compared to AAA rated bonds. A lot of these are just a touch over junk. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that the Federal Reserve cutting another quarter point. Now this is 2 cuts in the last couple months. Now that they have done that, just be aware that it's going to get bad. It's guaranteed. They tried saying back in July that they were going to cut once and then they were going to be done cutting because the economy was fine. The economy is not fine. It's just a huge inflated debt bubble. So